Right, so it's today's Monday. It is in fact a bank holiday, which means I haven't had to get up as early as I usually would for work. It is 10:15, about 4 hours later than I usually wake up. Wife is still asleep, so I'm having to be a little bit quiet. But the plan for today, we are now just under 4 weeks out from the show. We are 3 weeks and 6 days. I'm gonna go do my cardio now, get back, and then we'll probably take the dogs for a nice long walk. Fuck me, I need to have a shower first, my hair is ruined. Take the dogs for a nice long walk, obviously get my meals all ready for the day as soon as I get back. Then I'm planning on going down and training, probably early afternoon, and then yeah, just kind of see where the day goes. I do need to go food shopping as well, so I'll probably drag you guys along for that one. But in the meantime, I'm going to drink my coffee, have my supplements, and yeah, go do some fasted cardio, I guess. So yeah. On a side note of this, kind of the plan for the next few weeks, haven't really touched on this yet, but I'm 4 weeks out from my show. I really want to, I wanted to start documenting it sooner on, but I kind of just haven't really had the time, been quite busy at work. But I've got a lot of time off around my show. My brother-in-law's coming to stay, so he said he's happy to pick up a camera and film for me. And I guess the plan is kind of just to show you guys what it's like prepping for your first show, because this is what it is for me. I've never competed before, never even done bodybuilding before. I'm competing in the men's physique category in the Federation of PCA. They do a really good first timers league, so I'll be competing in that. I don't really plan on doing amazingly, because again, I don't know if you've realised, but I'm not a very big person. But I'm hoping that I can kind of get dialed in, get a little bit lean, get the condition in there, and kind of score some points off of that. But again, by no means am I expecting to go in there and fucking top my category or anything like that. I'm just going in for the journey, figure out if I like it for a start, and figure out whether this is the sort of thing that I want to continue doing over the next few years. Realistically, I probably will, because I like the structure of the training, I like the structure of the meals, and all around I like the discipline. But I need to figure out whether I actually fucking like competing first. You never know, I might not like getting covered in fake tan and fucking oiled up every single fucking month, but you know, we figure it out. So yeah, gonna finish my coffee and then head down the gym. So.
All right, so we are now on our way to the gym. Going to go do our cardio. At the moment, where I'm at with my training schedule, or with my prep anyway, I did all the work. I've been on prep for a very long time. I actually ran, I think it was a 22-week prep. Started so early, because the idea was we wanted to kind of deplete early on, get everything off early on, and then kind of do a little bit of a refeed and kind of just help with that conditioning. Because I'm no professional at this. Remember, this is my first time I was doing it, but from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am, and people will tell me. From what I gather, if you get into that depleted state for too long, you can actually kind of ruin the look. So we've had a couple of refeeds. We actually only had one a couple of days ago, and it was actually quite a big one. I believe it was the last one of this prep. But annoyingly, I ended up putting on a load of weight from it. But you know, it was kind of expected, refeeds and all that. And like carbing up and everything. So yeah, we're now currently 45 minutes of cardio a day. I can up that if I want. During the like midweek when I am at work, I do up that. I like to throw in an extra, well, there is no real set time for it. I just like to go and do a 5k run. A lot of people, including my coach, do disagree with running when you're on prep, just because it can increase the chance of injury, and also, you know, as everyone knows, runners aren't exactly big people, so it's kind of like, I guess you could say it's not optimal cardio. But I like to go out and do a 5k run on my lunch breaks at work. It's more just so I can get out of the office and I'm not fucking glued to a computer screen all day. I don't really have enough time to go to the gym, and I'm going to hold my camera this time. I don't really have enough time to go to the gym and get cardio done there, so for me, going for a run works. So that tends to take me anywhere between half an hour and 45 minutes. I know, very fucking slow for a 5k. But that's kind of like my cardio schedule at the moment, or cardio protocol. So 45 minutes every day, and then an additional 30 minutes midweek. And that does the trick for me. It's different for different people. Some people really struggle to get the fat off closer to prep or through prep full stop. My coach was telling me that he has had people who have been on like nearly 2 hours of cardio a day. But from what I've learned, my cardio goes up when I don't adhere to my diet properly. Now, I am by no means perfect. I have really, really fucking screwed myself multiple times on this prep. I've got a serious weakness for Domino's pizza. The smell of Domino's really just gets me going. So I've had a few minor moments where I've gone, fuck this, and I've eaten a Domino's, and it's kind of ruined my prep, to be honest. But and then after that, that's when I find my cardio goes up, because I've been a naughty boy. So I then end up being on 2 hours cardio for a couple of days. So my word of advice for you: don't fucking cheat on your diet, otherwise you've got to do more cardio. Now, I'd rather do more cardio and eat more food. But when you're trying to squeeze in 2 hours of cardio every single day, you'll get. I split it into two when I was doing that. So I do 5. I get up at 5 in the morning, get in the gym, do my cardio at 5 for an hour, and then when I get home from work, go train, and then usually about an hour before I go to, or hour before I go to bed. So I usually go to bed about 9, 10 o'clock. Usually get back down the gym again for 8 o'clock and do another hour's cardio. But it's just fucking horrible doing that. So I just really wouldn't advise doing it. Stick to your diet. Easy as that. Right, that is today's cardio split done. 45 minutes, well, 30 minutes stairs, and then 15 minutes on the old elliptical. I'm absolutely shagged. I feel like I put in a bit more effort today. I kind of upped the pace on the Stairmaster, and then the last kind of 3 minutes on the elliptical, I really like sprinted on it, which I never do. Usually I just kind of like poodle along and do my time. But yeah, feeling good, feeling sweaty. Gonna head home now, have the first meal of the day, and then yeah, start cracking on with what we've got planned. Okay, so cardio got done this morning, pretty good, feeling good after that. Went out for a nice long dog walk, jumped on probably another kind of like 5,000-6,000 steps, which helped towards reaching the goal. We're just on our way to the gym now. We're going to pump out a little bit of a back session, do some abs and a little bit of biceps right at the end, and then we'll probably just jump in the posing room afterwards just to kind of get a little bit of an update on how the physique's looking. We are 4 weeks out. We're holding quite a lot of water at the moment because we had a little bit of a high carb day the other day. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that training session goes, and providing the music isn't too loud in there, we might be mic'd up, but knowing Muscle Hut, the music is very loud. We'll probably get copyrighted for it, so we might have to just dub over the top of it. So we shall see you in there. I don't think my shirt's going to last very long today. They've got the doors closed, so it's making it very hot in here. I like to keep the, because where we're quite far into prep at the moment, it becomes a lot harder to recover. So I like to kind of keep the weight low, the reps high, just because if you're absolutely caning it every single fucking session, you just can't fucking recover from it. Like I'm on a push-pull rest split at the moment. So no legs at the moment because legs is just too difficult to recover from. And just trying to keep it so you've got as much rest in between sessions as possible. Because otherwise you're just not fucking recovering from it in time. So that's why you'll see me hitting more sets of 12 to 15 than you will kind of like that 6 to 10 rep range. Maybe on like a delt session, you might see that a bit more, but when it comes to back especially, it's such a big muscle group. Again, can be quite taxing to recover from. It's not just me being a pussy. There is science behind it, I promise. And I know everyone's going to tell me that I'm wrong, but it's what I do. So to me, it's right. Just like that. Whoa. Very acidy at the moment. I can't stop burping. I don't think that can of Monsters helped either. Anyway, you're set. Right, so we're going to move on to some lat pull downs now, but like with a single arm. I think it's called, I can't remember what they're called. I say they're Teres, but I don't think they are. But I find these quite comfortable, and I find them quite good for like isolation. You don't need to go ridiculously heavy on them. You get like a really nice stretch. And if you pull it down to your waist, you get like a really nice squeeze on it. Dino nipple fell out. Nice. Oh. The thing that gives you the ugliest faces, fucking traps, man. Nah, I find that when you do fucking, if you train anything to do with traps, especially fucking shrugs, it gives you the ugliest fucking look on your face. There's no attractive way of doing traps. Set. I'll probably go ahead and say arms is probably like my least favourite thing to train. If I'm completely honest, I would choose anything over doing fucking biceps and triceps. I fucking hate it. But like, in all honesty, I'd choose, I don't even know what I'd choose over this. Literally fucking anything. I'd choose cardio. I'd rather do cardio than train arms. I just think it's such a shit muscle group to train. But you got everyone in there like, oh, chest and tricep, favourite day of the week. Fucking chest, yeah, man. I'll do a push session all day long. But having to throw in the triceps at the end is just a chore. It's just a fucking chore. I'd more look forward to the abs at the end. Nice fucking ab burn, especially when you're in prep, because training abs I find fills you up, so you're not as hungry. And like, I'll finish my training session, finish with abs, and then not want to eat for like another hour afterwards, which is fantastic when you're on like 1,600 calories a day, like I am, with like fucking 40 grams of carbs. Because I'd do anything to not be hungry right now. Right, we are now done with the session. Back is well and truly obliterated. We're just going to get kind of like a little idea on where the physique is at the moment. As I said earlier, I am holding quite a bit of water at the moment, but that's just because of the high carb day that I had the other day. So kind of, it looks like I'm holding a bit more body fat than I actually am. Like if I can be bothered, I'll throw up a comparison photo now. I probably can't be bothered, but this is one of my check-ins the other day where I was looking a lot leaner. It's around my abdomen that I really hold the water, and then kind of in my upper chest and my arms. So basically all over, to be honest with you. But we're kind of just going to go through the routine a little bit now, and kind of go through some of the basic poses for men's physique, just to kind of see where we are, and then kind of do a comparison week after week. So all in all, it looks all right. You know, we've still got 4 weeks to go, or 3 weeks and 6 days. So we'll kind of crash through the next week or so, see where we're at, reevaluate. I can't really drop my carbs any lower than they are. They're 40 grams of carbs a day at the moment. It's just, as I said, we did like a trial carb up. Clearly, we've kind of got a little bit overkill with it. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see where we end up. So that's training session done, posing session done. All in all, fucking brilliant session, to be honest. Feel like we pushed quite hard, especially considering we're this far into prep at the moment. That session still had the intensity there. It didn't have the weight, but again, it takes too much to recover at the moment. So kind of keeping the weight down just a tiny bit. Even like if you're going from usually doing 6 to 8 reps and you're going, oh, I'm going to drop my weight down, so I'm doing like 12 to 15. I think at the moment, at this current stage where you're just trying to keep the condition in there, it probably works. It's probably a lot more optimal than fucking smashing your body every single week, trying to fucking still hit PRs and all kinds of crap, really. But as for the physique, again, looking watery, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is almost the end of the day. I had a full day of eating. I'm, as I said, holding water from a carb up. Yeah, so, you know, it's never going to look fantastic. But we're going to head back now, grab a bite to eat, have a post-workout meal, and then crack on with whatever, really.